In off-road skating, there are a few tips and tricks which help you to have the most fun as possible when off-road skating. Safety is a big and important part while off-road skating. As already mentioned in the previous videos, you never really know 100% what's coming towards you. In case of a crash, it's very important to have a helmet and to have knee pads on at any time. Depending on your ability and sense of safety, it may also be good to have wrist guards or gloves, because stones can easily cut your fingers or your hand. Always good to have in your bag are spare parts. Bring a spare wheel in case of a flat tire and a pump to regulate the air pressure in your wheels. You can easily carry them in a small backpack while skating off-road. A good trick to remember is, with how much air you put into your wheels, you can easily regulate your speed. If you feel like going too fast, just open up the valve and let out air. The opposite is, by pumping in more air, the wheels are getting harder and so you can skate faster. An often asked question is how fast those wheels roll on normal asphalt. And it's safe to say they definitely not roll as fast as normal PU wheels we are used to skate on. But I also want to mention, the off-road wheels definitely roll faster on a hard-packed trail compared to skating on a muddy or sandy underground. Especially when skating trails, always keep in mind not every trail is rideable all the way. Sometimes it's necessary to skate separate spots. Try to avoid skating spots you never saw or walked before, especially when skating downhill. Make sure you have enough room for braking or stopping, and if the spot is very steep, make sure to have a good outrun. Also be prepared for different underground conditions in case of softness. When approaching a very soft spot, take the right body position by bending your knees, scissor your feet and slightly lean back to prevent falling forward. For bigger obstacles like stones or roots, there are a few different ways to skate over them. First one is obviously to jump over them. The second one is just pressing up the toes so you can pull up the front wheel and slightly lean back. When the back wheels are touching the obstacle, it will automatically bring your body weight back to the front and you can skate over the stones or roots. Doing this, you will prevent your wheels from getting stuck. Another good point when skating over bigger obstacles, it's necessary to have a certain amount of speed to also not get stuck. Every off-road skate session will be a good learning process. After some time, you will develop your own technique for every kind of spot and underground fitting your skating style.